little boy talking to his mom there one of the days. He said, "Mom, when I was on the bus today, Daddy told me to give up my seat for this other lady." And Mom approvingly said, "Yes, my son, you did a good job." And then the little boy looked at his mom protestingly and said, "But Mom, I was sitting on my daddy's lap." So much for the silly jokes. Today, I accidentally picked up this copy of the Reader's Digest. It's just an old copy. And when I was perusing through, I came up to this article written "Deserts on the March" in red. And then below it is it's written "Time is running out fast and urgent international action is needed." So I was curious and I said, what's happening here? So in the opening paragraph of this article in the Reader's Digest of November 1978, it was written, "In the past 50 years, the Sahara has engulfed 650,000 square kilometers of arable land. More than one-fifth of India is being overrun by the Thar Desert. Hundreds of square kilometers of northern Chile have been swallowed by the Atacama since 1960. The situation in South Africa, Iran, in the Middle East, Argentina, and parts of Siberia, China, and the United States is almost as grim. Deserts, arid and semi-arid, now cover 43% of the Earth's land surface." Ladies and gentlemen, those are staggering statistics. This is November 1978, and we are almost 50 years now, shy of 3 years to 50 years, another 50 years from 1978. So that gives, that was, they said, past 50 years, the Sahara Desert had gobbled 650,000 square kilometers. Remember, Zimbabwe is 391,000 square kilometers. So the Sahara Desert had gobbled a land almost twice as big as Zimbabwe in the 50 years prior to 1978. And right now, I wonder how much more land the Sahara Desert has gobbled. And also, in this article, they continue to talk about how the um, the Klein Karoo and the Groot Karoo, that is the Karoo in South Africa, is covering, one was back then was covering a third of South Africa. It was increasing at a rate of 3 kilometers a year. And they were saying that before the Europeans arrived in the Karoo region, and those guys who have been to the Karoo region, you know what I mean, around Bloemfontein, just see these scrubby scrubs and almost desert-like. And it was increasing at 3 kilometers per year outwards. And they were estimating that it was going to reach um, Port Elizabeth, it was going to reach uh, you know, these are the areas like Vereeniging and Bethlehem in East London. I wonder how far the Karoo is spread ever since 1978. Ladies and gentlemen, the statistics of desertification, desert marching on arable land is staggering. It's actually alarming. And like they say in this 1978 Reader Digest, international uh, action is needed. The greening of Africa is needed urgently. Like they say, best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best is now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to plant some trees to hold the increase of the desert. We have to plant trees to hold the the increase of Sahara downwards, the increase of Kalahari upwards, the increase of the Karoo region, the increase of all these deserts worldwide. This is an international crisis, ladies and gentlemen. It's an international crisis. So today my topic is on desertification, is on the desert marching on our arable lands. It's on the desert marching onto the lands in Southern Africa, Northern Africa. And they say in this book, in this article, that the Sahara Desert, if you dig underneath, you probably get into, unearth, civilizations that were there, because they say this area where Sahara Desert is now, it was used to be the granary of the Roman um, Empire. And you read, when we read the history, Mesopotamia, where Iraq and Iran sit right now,